Well, it's a big mother, and I suppose big mothers need big knives. Oh, so yeah, I'm going to chop this one up. I don't know, I'm having sorting out problems with some of my pots I made up, and the only difference is one part in many parts. I'm thinking, oh geez, there's something odd going on. Maybe, as I said, I always suspected this. Right on the end of the cusp of the thing, we discover something really, really important, something really critical that's so subtle, it's right on the end of the journey. And I think we are. I mean, how can one part make that much difference between sorting out and not sorting out? As I said, it's all to do with salt in a way. In the background there's something to do with ash and salt and all this sort of stuff, and I suppose that's what it is. We're finally getting to the nub of the argument, and we'll probably find it's a totally different argument to what we think it is. You know, the whole thing is upside down or back to front or something. Well, this has been in here for quite a few years, fellas, so it may be a case of actually... No, I was thinking I was going to have to yeah, break the pot, but you can see all that nut grass has to go, and it sort of stitches things together. But as you can see, this was basically just peat and sand. This was, or actually just no. Well, that's amazing. I thought it was just sand, and then with peat on the top, and maybe that's what I thought it was. No, this one's definitely peat and sand. No, yeah, definitely peat and sand. Maybe that's what was wrong with this one. It didn't grow as good because it should have been actually... Well, there's one I can actually cut out. I reckon I can cut that one out. But anyway, how am I going to... I don't have too much experience with this. I want the... this one here, which is the... Umluftiana clump, which is quite a nice plant. I have grown it better in previous years, but as I said, you know, it's been a long journey, and I've gone down a lot of side tracks. As I said, I went round in circles for about a decade, and it looks like just at the end of the journey I'm taking another little side, a little byway or something, you know, something not quite interesting. I think we're going to come up with something really subtle, you know, yay or nay, you know. And that's why CPs are so bloody hard to grow. It's this sort of, this little subtleness that we just don't probably quite grasp, quite understand, and it's been the niggling problem all along. Well, there we go, fellas. Got it out finally. Yeah, well, nice one in there though. Oh, well, we'll see how we go, and well, that's a nice little clump. I don't know if it's all attached to it. There's another one in there. I don't know if it's all, as you can probably see in there. I don't know, can you see in there? As I said, I've got to get this much closer to the camera than you know, one would suspect, and there's all this other crap in the way I've got to get rid of. So, and so I'm doing it now because the rains are coming. Yeah, let me see. As you can see here, it's all clouding over. I'm glad I stayed home today. I was tempted to, you know, force myself to go back out again, and no. Maybe I do need to take this tripod down another notch. I took it up a notch so you could see things, but I think I do actually have to take it down a notch. Oh. I think there are differences in which part of the tripod you actually take down, sort of thing. Now I think I'm down too low. Oh well. Whether we'll actually need this knife at all, I don't know, but I think the best thing is to get onto this one, crack onto this one first, and leave that one, you know, stick to the job at hand, sort of thing. I think this is part of a rhizome, fellas, and I think I'm just going to have to break up the... Oh, geez, it's going to break up into quite a few clumps. I don't think I've got enough pots. Maybe I need to put one of these in each pot. Maybe that's the way it's going to be. Yeah, probably is. And I've probably got some sort of deadly spider in there too, by the looks of it. Some black widow, redback or something. I've just got to watch out for. You know, it's like listening out for snakes. You've got to look out for these things. you look for the web rather than the spider. But yeah, I think we're getting better now. Just pulling off all these things here makes a mincemeat of this thing. And yeah, there's a whole load all joined together probably by this spider, which I'm probably going to get oh, I thought it was a redback, but no, it's one of these seeds. As I said, when those plants start to produce those red berries and they get to their peak, that's when prey folio is basically at their peak in the wild as well. Maybe this is what it is. It just couldn't get enough sunlight down the bloody centre. This spider was joining all these things together, making its home, and it was keeping the sunlight out. Yeah, anyway, I think we've got one big mother of a rhizome there. 1, 2, 3, at least three big growing points and a few on the other side, so it's going to be hard how to break it up, fellas, or maybe just snap it. Oh, there we go. We've got 2 there on a little clump. This one, there's 2 there maybe. As I said, they always say in the books, and people say you always should break these with your hand. You shouldn't, if you don't have to use a knife, don't use a knife, just break it. It breaks where it wants to break, and there we go. So you've got a little tiny break there, but you've got a nice little clump there, and I think we've got a nice little clump there, so maybe just keep it down to 3 clumps, I don't know. And we'll wash all this off now, I think, and see how we go, and then plant them up. I think it's good enough for one clip anyway. Okay, over and out.